My dear child, I know every thought racing through your mind. I see you question your worth, uncertain whether tomorrow will bring hope or conflict. Never lose heart, for I am your protector, and my might will steady you in chaos. In your distress I will comfort you. In your confusion I will bring clarity. Let me heal the wounded parts of your heart that others cannot see. Nothing can overpower you when you cling to my words. My hand holds you firmly now and forever, beloved one. Remain in my presence and rest, for I will provide perfect guidance. I witness the pain you keep hidden, those quiet moments when you wonder if I have heard your pleas. I assure you, my ears are always open to your voice, and my compassion has no boundary. Even when the darkness seems deep, hold fast to hope, for I speak life over every dry season. Trust me to open doors unseen, and to shut the pathways that lead you astray. Every challenge carries truth, each obstacle a chance to grow. Let me uplift your soul and grant you genuine rest. Stand secure in my embrace, where you find strength and purpose. Unlock your heart before me, for I yearn to fill it with unwavering love. Cast aside bitterness and resentment, those burdens that drag you into sorrow. I delight in revealing the hidden good in every dawn, offering fresh hope when you feel drained. Whenever you feel overwhelmed by cares, come to me, and I will replace fear with renewed courage. Resist the pull of anger or hurtful words, as they only intensify turmoil. Walk in my counsel, and discover wisdom to make pure and honest choices. I will steer you toward a path that enriches your life and glorifies my name. When you feel misunderstood, remember that I fully comprehend who you are. I see your aspirations, your quiet doubts, and your deepest prayers. Never will I condemn you. My heart is to guide you toward a fuller, richer existence. In the times you struggle most, I will uphold you, just as I have done for countless souls before you. Surrender every burden with confidence, trusting in my faithful presence. Even when circumstances veiled your sight, I remained beside you. You hold immeasurable worth to me, and nothing can diminish my eternal love. Let that certainty steady your trembling heart. Draw near to me, and I will safeguard your heart, removing the heaviness of hopelessness. Let my calming presence soothe your restless mind, easing tension that lingers from yesterday's struggles. I am eager to shine light into every dark corner, revealing the treasures I have placed within you. Do not let past mistakes keep you from rising again, for I extend my mercy with open hands. I have designed a perfect plan for your journey, weaving every step into a greater good. If you trust in me, you will see my power reshape your destiny in remarkable and wonderful ways. My words bring truth wherever you wander. Listen carefully, and you will recognize my voice above the loud din of worry. Resist the temptation to succumb to weariness when life's burdens feel overwhelming. Rely on me, and I will fill your thoughts with reminders that you are never abandoned. I am the firm foundation on which you can build a hope that does not waver. No matter how fierce the storms of life may rage, they cannot destroy what I establish within you. My mercies are new each dawn, and my favor replenishes what this world tries to steal. Come before me with your joy and your sorrow alike. I rejoice when I see you celebrate the gifts I have woven into your life, and I mourn with you in your times of pain. There is no worry too small for my attention, no secret too deep for my kindness. Approach me with honesty, knowing I shelter you with everlasting mercy. Know, too, that I fight for you, undefeated in all my ways. Trust that I formed you with unique gifts that fit your calling. Remember this truth, and allow me to lead you into the promise of abundant life. Let your words bring light. When strong anger begins to stir, retreat from conflict and seek my direction in quiet reflection. Let your speech reflect empathy and humility, even under pressure. I have granted you the power to mend and to heal, to speak with faith that builds others up. Focus your eyes on me when hostility surrounds you, and I will be your refuge. Your true identity resides in my design, not in the misunderstandings of people around you. Stay immersed in my promises, and the negativity of this world will lose its grasp on your peaceful heart. Leave your regrets in the past, for I am creating something new in you. Lay down your shame before my feet, believing that I take it from you freely. Accept that I place your former errors far from my memory. I long for an honest heart that pursues my nearness. Go forward in the liberty I have given you, no longer bound by condemnation. Let your gratitude rise, for giving thanks opens your eyes to the abundant gifts I pour out daily. Rejoice in what I accomplish within and around you. I am with you, shaping your life into beauty. Pause your busy thoughts and listen for my gentle whisper. In the stillness, I fill your spirit with hope and direction. Let not the noise of cares and responsibilities silence the peace I offer. Even in the chaos, my devotion remains your unwavering anchor. Keep confidence that my love will not falter no matter the storms you endure. I am your refuge and hiding place, guarding your heart and mind from exhaustion. Whenever fear attempts to seize your soul, call my name. I respond with everlasting care, lifting you above every obstacle. You are never alone, for I am here. Welcome each new morning as a sign of my mercy, revealing that I have laid out plans brimming with promise. Open your eyes to the abundant ways I demonstrate my kindness, whether through golden sunlight or the encouraging words of a friend. Know that your journey is not random. I navigate you toward a fulfilled purpose. Hand me your anxious thoughts, and watch them dissolve into assurance of my steadfast concern. Let a thankful spirit flourish in your heart, driven by the realization that every moment is aligned with the loving care I give, guiding you toward growth and blessing. When your mind feels burdened, pause and remember that I stand ready to uphold you. My resources are infinite, and I share them freely. Cast away the lie that you lack significance, for within you is potential awakened when you unite with my unending strength. Speak words of kindness to yourself and to others, sowing seeds of renewed hope. Let every good action mirror my compassionate nature. Reject discouragement by recalling how I sustain you, using every circumstance to shape you for what lies ahead. You are deeply cherished, and with me you will arise above every fear and doubt. Hold steadfast when difficulties come. Let not despair root itself in your heart, but lean fully on my words. I am the one who neither sleeps nor abandons you, covering you with my constant presence. Bring me your tears, and I will transform them into shining testimonies of triumph. Let my boundless strength fill the cracks where you feel broken, turning your setbacks into doors of victory. I see the hidden struggles you face, and I promise you will never face them alone. You can rest beneath my arms, discovering a calm beyond ordinary comprehension. Wait in faith, for my answer draws near. Reflect on the past moments where I carried you. Recall the crises you believed unsolvable, which I rearranged for your benefit. Let these memories fortify your hope in this present hour. I remain the same, ever faithful. Though your energy may fade, my might knows no limits. Let that assurance stir your heart to stand firm. Even if relief seems delayed, never think I have forgotten you. My timeline stands perfect, positioning blessings in the right season. Through waiting, your trust matures, preparing you to receive more than you expected. Continue forward, anchored by confidence in my steadfast devotion. Relinquish your need to control every turn of events. Entrust your ambitions to me, and watch as I manifest possibilities you have not imagined. I shape the earth. There is nothing too formidable for me. By releasing your craving for certainty, you open yourself to my wondrous surprises. Believe that I craft every detail for good, bringing harmony out of what seems like chaos. Let gratitude blossom in your heart, for it unites your spirit with my divine purpose. Remain dutiful in planting seeds of goodness, and you will reap a harvest of joy. My plans for you stand unshakable. When surrounding noises crush your peace, slip away into my presence. Rest quietly, letting my comfort wash over your worries. I want to speak reassurance into the places you feel uncertain. Invite me to share in both your celebrations and your sorrows, for my heart is to walk closely with you. Should you sense a distance, speak to me. I am never far, and my devotion never wanes. Let us walk hand in hand, removing any barrier that stands between us. I am your steadfast companion, your greatest ally, and I long to reveal my love to you each day. Hope shines brightest against the darkest night. I never guaranteed an easy path, but I assure you, my grace is enough for your every need. Drink from the limitless well of my mercy, and rest in knowing I see the challenges you face. Every burden you place on me becomes lighter, for I carry it with immeasurable power. Allow your spirit to rise above temporary trials, focusing your gaze on my promises. Pray with sincerity, and I will answer with compassion and might. You are not forgotten or overlooked, and soon you will witness the triumph you have longed for. I hold your name close to my heart, and nothing can tear you away from my love. Though you stumble, I wait with open arms to raise you up. Let my forgiveness dispel the lingering shadows of guilt and regret. Go forth with the confidence of one freed from the chains of past mistakes. Find peace in knowing that my presence brings calm no worldly force can duplicate. Stand firm in your faith and declare words reflecting my truth. Whenever terror tries to enter your mind, remember that I have conquered all things, and my spirit lives powerfully within you. Allow yourself to dream in my presence. Within you lies a spark of creativity, mirroring the wonder of my universe. Let faith enlarge your aspirations, trusting that no vision is too large for my power. Doubt may whisper that you are unfit for greatness, but I delight in proving such whispers untrue. Resist any urge to dismiss the gifts you hold inside, for I carefully formed them. Take my hand and see how high you can climb with my strength. Together, we will surpass every limitation. Embrace what I have placed within you, and we will bring glory to each passing day. My peace defies human comprehension. Let it melt away every anxiety pressing on your heart. In the center of turmoil, fix your mind on my everlasting arms. I will exchange your panic for calm when you surrender your fears to me. Know that you do not have to answer every threat on your own. My spirit is one of strength, not of trembling. Day after day, remain on the foundation of my promises, and you will see how obstacles become opportunities. Keep your eyes on my goodness and let faith replace doubt. I stand beside you, unwavering through all adversity. In the quiet moments before you speak, pause and remember the power of your words. Choose carefully, letting encouragement guide your tongue. When anger or impatience tries to take over, remember my gentle invitation to pray. If you come to me first, your responses will reflect my kindness instead of the world's frustration. Your language can heal the hurting or calm the restless. I have given you this remarkable gift, so use it wisely. Turn your focus upward, trusting my promises. Negativity will lose its hold when your heart is firmly planted in my truth, ready to speak life. Keep your spirit from reliving old wounds, for I make all things new. Place your past in my capable hands, assured I will redeem what once brought sorrow. No sin lies beyond my forgiveness, and no error is too great for my mercy to cover. Let me restore your joy where shame once ruled. Take refuge in my grace, trusting that I always desire the best for you. I long for a relationship unclouded by guilt. Therefore walk in freedom, as I designed you to flourish, not to be imprisoned by regrets. Embrace my pardon, and rejoice in your deliverance. When the world's expectations threaten to overwhelm you, seek my counsel. My instructions hold infinite wisdom, designed to nourish your soul and guide your steps. I see every road you might take, and I prepare you for each day's journey. Do not let impatience drive your actions. Wait on my timing, and you will see how perfectly I arrange events for your benefit. Trust that my power extends far beyond your limited vision. You will discover that patience invites miracles, for I align everything according to my divine purpose. Fear nothing, for my sovereign love will overshadow all your concerns. Close your ears to voices that belittle you. I speak truth over your identity, and my voice silences the lies of the accuser. Whenever you feel unworthy, turn to me. I will remind you that I formed you with excellence in mind. Let gratitude for my ongoing work in you replace despair. Each day, I nourish your spirit with fresh grace. Dwell on my promises, and you will sense hope reviving within. Doubt will fade as my reality takes center stage. Rest in the assurance that I care deeply about every detail of your existence, shaping you for glorious possibilities. Lift your head, for I did not create you to remain in defeat. You are meant to stand boldly, unafraid of the obstacles that loom. Even when the odds seem impossible, know that with me, all things are attainable. Let my presence accompany you into every challenge. Recall the truths found in my words, letting them echo through your thoughts like a constant melody of victory. You are never cut off from my power, for I dwell within you. This closeness ensures that you need not quake in the face of hardship. Look upward and discover hope that conquers all. Celebrate the blessings you have, rather than longing for what you lack. Cultivating gratitude invites my peace to dwell in your heart. Each sunrise is a reminder of my tender care. Pause to observe how I shield you from unseen dangers and supply your necessities day after day. Pay attention to the kindnesses offered by those around you, reflecting my compassion. By focusing on the good, you repel the darkness that threatens to consume your thoughts. Rejoice in the wonders I perform, both grand and subtle, for I weave miracles through the details of your life, showering you with grace. I have traced a purposeful plan for your journey. Even when circumstances appear tangled, know that I specialize in bringing clarity out of chaos. Trust that your questions matter to me, and I encourage you to voice them without shame. My answers may not always come as you expect, yet I always respond with your ultimate welfare in mind. Trust my wisdom and see your life flourishing in unimaginable ways. When life disappoints you, remember that I hold the final word, and my intentions stand for your good. Let faith guide your decisions, assured that I hold everything together flawlessly. Treat others with compassion and humility, reflecting the gentleness I offer you daily. Forgiveness does not excuse wrongdoing, but it frees your heart from bitterness. Understand that every person is precious to me, and I yearn for you to be a living testimony of my grace. Exercise patience when offended, for a calm reply can soften even the hardest heart. Let empathy replace anger, welcoming peace instead of resentment. In this way you reveal my love, which seeks unity rather than division. Surrender your hurts to me and watch as I restore harmony where discord once thrived. I am your faithful help. When doubt arises, remember that I form the stars and set planets into motion. If I sustain the entire universe, know that I am more than able to care for you. Do not feel shame for needing me. I designed you for divine companionship. When you cry out for help, my response is immediate in the spiritual realm, orchestrating circumstances to your favor. Patience in waiting brings a stronger faith, forging within you a resilience that cannot be defeated. I celebrate every step you take in trust. Then I steady your feet when the path seems uncertain. Find rest in me. My longing is for you to live abundantly, unafraid to chase the dreams I have placed in your heart. Deny the voices that say you cannot achieve your calling. I have endowed you with gifts tailored to the journey I desire for you. Collaborate with me, and watch as I transform every possibility into reality. Let perseverance shape your character when trials emerge, for the victory I promise always surpasses your expectations. Keep your thoughts fixed on my capacity to do the impossible. Do not let setbacks define you, for each setback can serve as a platform for a greater breakthrough. Stand firm against temptations that lure you away from the bright path I offer. Temptation may promise quick satisfaction, yet it leads to emptiness. Guard your mind, fill it with my counsel, and you will have the strength to resist. Seek companions who encourage your spiritual growth, so you are not isolated when struggles come. I see the enticements that try to pull you off course, and I am always present to provide a way out. Seek my guidance, and you will not be ashamed. I offer a life of genuine fulfillment, unspoiled by fleeting pleasures that fade into regret. Remember that your body, soul, and spirit are precious in my sight. Nurture them with care. Rest is not a luxury, but a part of my design, renewing you for new endeavors. Let your mind dwell on thoughts of truth, honor, and love. Avoid harmful influences that poison your peace. Your emotional well-being matters to me, so bring your anxieties into my light. You are never meant to carry them alone. Let my comfort envelop you, dissolving the tension that grips your heart. My desire is for you to thrive completely, reflecting my glory and demonstrating kindness in every step. Have courage in the face of the unknown. Trust that I see what lies beyond every turn, and I am already clearing the way. When you face decisions, seek my perspective, for my wisdom far exceeds human insight. If you fear making the wrong choice, remember that my grace can redeem mistakes. I will use every circumstance to refine you, ensuring that nothing is wasted. Keep moving forward, for a hesitant heart easily breeds doubt. Let your confidence come from my promises, and your strength from my presence. Even if you stumble, I will catch you and set you right. Bring me your exhaustion, and let me refresh you with my limitless power. When you feel too weak to continue, realize that my might is perfected in your vulnerability. I treasure a humble heart that admits its need. From that position, I pour out blessings and multiply your endurance. Let your prayers become conversations where you express every worry and dream. Do not hold back, thinking I cannot handle your honesty. I desire full transparency. The more you release to me, the more space you create for my grace to thrive in your life. Through this, you will grow unshakable. Reflect on how far you have come. Every scar tells a story of survival and growth, of lessons learned that shaped your character. Do not despise the seasons of difficulty, for they forged resilience and empathy. I was with you all along, guiding, strengthening, and lifting you when you stumbled. Let gratitude flood your heart whenever you recall the trials that led you to greater wisdom. The same love that carried you then carries you now. Never believe that your experiences were in vain. I turn every tear into a seed for a harvest of hope, joy, and renewed zeal. I want you to experience real joy. Joy is not a fleeting emotion based on favorable outcomes. It is a deep-rooted certainty that I am in control. Cultivate joy by immersing yourself in my truth. Choose to praise even when sorrow tries to consume you. Lift your voice in worship and witness how despair retreats. Joy breaks chains, opens prisons, and ushers in fresh perspective. Keep returning to the knowledge that I am forever faithful, forever loving, and forever guiding you. In that place, joy becomes your stronghold, shielding you from the arrows of hopelessness. Carry joy in your spirit. Consider the people around you. They are part of the fabric I am weaving in your life, each connection serving a purpose. Whether they offer support or bring challenges, seek my wisdom for how to love them well. Ask me to show you how to extend grace, just as I extend it to you daily. Forgive quickly, for bitterness traps you in stagnation. Invite me into your relationships, and watch as I turn misunderstandings into unity. With me at the center, broken ties can be mended, new friendships can flourish, and love can multiply. Trust that I empower reconciliation. I am the author and finisher of your faith. I began a good work in you, and I promise to bring it to completion. Trust that you do not labor in vain. Each right choice, each act of patience, each moment of prayer, and each expression of kindness weaves together into a life that pleases me. Persevere, even when you feel unseen, for I take note of every single sacrifice. Believe that my reward far exceeds anything this world can grant. Let your heart rest in me, for I am the source of life, the keeper of promises, and your unfailing Father. I urge you to keep your eyes fixed on the hope that I supply. The trials you face are not meant to destroy you, but to strengthen your resolve in me. Even when your path grows dim, my light will guide you forward. Each sunrise represents an invitation to trust me anew. I have watched over you from the beginning, and I will see you through every season. Speak words of courage to your own soul, and cling to the quiet assurance that I hold you steady. Whether in storms or stillness, my presence remains unwavering, and I will not fail. Let kindness shape your actions, for in kindness, my love is made visible. By showing mercy, you affirm the mercy I have shown you. Extend a hand to the lonely, speak gently to the hurting, and give with a generous heart. Understand that your life radiates my grace when you treat others with compassion. When frustration rises, pause and remember how patient I am with you. Responding in love transforms hearts, including your own. Through simple acts of kindness, you become a living testimony of my goodness. Let the world witness my character shining through your words and your deeds. Resist the urge to dwell on that which went wrong yesterday. I am doing something new today, inviting you to stand with renewed faith. Turn away from the guilt that tries to chain you to past errors. Seek my pardon, receive it wholeheartedly, and begin again, freed from condemnation. My forgiveness is never rationed. It overflows whenever you approach me sincerely. Choose to believe that your future remains bright because I lead you. I do not recall your forgiven missteps, so let them go. In embracing this fresh start, you will see my transformative power at work, reshaping your steps. Pour out every worry before me, leaving no concern unspoken. Even the smallest care matters in my sight, for I cherish you deeply. Turn to me with childlike trust, assured that I hear your voice. Let my truth replace the doubts that haunt your mind. I respond not only to eloquent prayers, but to sincere hearts. Each tear you cry is held in my memory, and I promise redemption in ways beyond your imagination. I am never distant, no matter how you feel. Whether you speak in quiet whispers or loud cries, my heart is open to your every plea. I am preparing you for greater things than you currently perceive. At times, this preparation feels like hardship, but understand that it refines your spirit. You grow in perseverance, humility, and compassion through each struggle. As you hold fast to my hand, you discover a depth of faith that blossoms in adversity. Celebrate the small victories along the way, for they are tokens of my faithfulness. Never assume that my silence means absence. I work steadily behind the scenes, aligning circumstances for your ultimate good. Trust my process, and you will emerge stronger, brimming with hope that shatters every despair. Let your prayers extend beyond your personal needs. Intercede for your family, friends, and even strangers. Lift up nations and leaders, trusting that I govern all. As you shift your focus onto others, you will find your own burdens grow lighter. Compassion aligns your heart with mine, expanding your vision of what love can accomplish. My child, you are a channel of blessing, meant to flow with kindness toward those around you. Let your prayers rise like sweet incense, bringing transformation to people near and far. Know that as you serve others, I will supply everything you require and more. Whenever you feel small or unnoticed, remember that I, the Creator of all, see you fully. No detail escapes my gaze, from the circumstances that challenge you to the thoughts that stir your heart. I crafted you with deliberate intention, gifting you with qualities the world needs. Do not compare yourself to others, for each person has a unique road that I ordain. Your worth is not measured by fleeting standards, but by my boundless love. Rest in the truth that you are irreplaceable to me. Let this knowledge strengthen your spirit and embolden you to walk in divine assurance. Open your hands and release your need for perfection. Understand that I do not demand flawlessness, but sincerity and willingness. In your weaknesses, I display my power. Where you see lack, I see an opportunity for my strength to shine. Embrace your humanity. You are allowed to make mistakes as you learn and grow. Let my grace fill the gaps you cannot mend on your own. Stand before me honestly, trusting that I work through humble vessels. In this posture, your life becomes a testament to my glory. Others will marvel at how my grace transforms your seeming insufficiencies. Stand boldly on the foundation of my covenant with you. I call you my beloved, and I have pledged my devotion for eternity. You have the privilege of approaching me at any moment, asking for wisdom, comfort, and courage. In this sacred bond, you discover that my faithfulness outlasts every trial. Do not doubt whether I will fulfill my promises. I do so in the perfect time and manner. Let your faith remain steadfast, refusing to be swayed by discouragement. See each day as a stage on which I demonstrate my love. You are cherished, and this reality never changes. Pause to admire the magnificence of creation, the rolling hills, the thriving forests, the clear skies. Each component declares my glory, showing how I flourish life in every corner. In the same way, your life is designed to flourish under my care. Draw lessons from nature's cycle of growth and renewal. Storms pass and new seasons bring restoration. So it is with you. After a season of difficulty, new growth emerges. Trust that I tend the soil of your heart with care and precision. Let hope take root, for I am the gardener who nurtures you into abundant living. I stand with you in times of abundance and times of scarcity alike. My presence remains unchanged by external shifts. Whether you soar with success or stumble in defeat, I am near. No circumstance you experience can break the bond of love I have for you. If you lose sight of me in the noise, call my name and find me once again. I am never out of reach. Even the shadows of your uncertainty cannot hide you from my sight. When the world seems harsh, remember that my compassion is your fortress, and my arms provide shelter from every storm. Cling to me when tears stream down your face, and do not be ashamed to weep in my presence. I see the silent cries of your soul and hold them tenderly. Let each tear be a seed planted in faith, believing that I will bring joy from sorrow. In your darkest hour, know that I am the light guiding you forward. Darkness has no power to extinguish my radiance. Turn to me, even if your words falter. I understand your heart's intention. In those moments of raw vulnerability, my comfort seeps into the deepest layers of your being, restoring hope. When you feel tempted to give up on a cherished dream, remember that I spark visions for a purpose. Place the timeline in my hands, for I know when each promise should unfold. Delay is not denial. It can be a season of preparation, shaping you to handle the blessing effectively. Nourish that seed of hope with prayer and diligence. Keep your spirit anchored in my fidelity, for I never fail. While you persist, I am working on your behalf, aligning opportunities you do not yet see. Hold on, beloved, for the fruition will come, and joy will overwhelm you. Train your ears to discern my voice above the din of distractions. Quiet your mind and open your heart, seeking intimacy with me. I want to guide you into every next step, showing you hidden paths that lead to growth. When uncertainty arises, ask for my wisdom with bold faith. I give it abundantly, without reproach. Resist the urge to move in haste or make decisions driven by fear. Trust that I see the end from the beginning, and I know what is best for you. As you learn to follow my prompting, you will find peace and incredible breakthrough. Let your soul find delight in the simple wonders around you. Appreciate the kindness of a friend, the sound of laughter, the beauty of a sunrise. These are gifts I sprinkle into your life, reminders that my goodness prevails. A grateful heart defies pessimism. Replace complaints with a thankful spirit, and you will see blessings flourish. Every morning, remember the greatest truth. I love you unconditionally and remain devoted to seeing you thrive. Embrace that reality as a fortress against discouragement. Rejoice, for even in your weakest state, my grace finds a way to lift you high and give you hope. I instruct you to guard what enters your mind. Negative words and harmful influences attempt to sow seeds of despair. Counter them with my promises. Read them, speak them, and allow them to anchor your thoughts. Watch the transformation that comes when you fill your spirit with my truth. My words bring life, pushing out the shadows that lurk. Resolve to filter out the lies that challenge your identity in me. Your soul will flourish when you remain vigilant. You are precious, and I desire to see you walk in the fullness of who you were created to be. Compassion should be the mark of your life. When you notice those in need, physically or emotionally, respond as I would. Feed the hungry, comfort the lonely, and mentor the young. Show generosity without expecting a return, as I am your everlasting supply. Let mercy shine through your actions and observe the healing it spreads. As you serve others wholeheartedly, you also nurture your own spirit. In this symphony of giving and receiving, my love takes shape in tangible ways. I will bless your willingness to pour out yourself for the good of another. In serving, you become more like me. I see the questions that stir in your heart. You wonder why pain exists and why certain prayers seem unanswered. Remember that my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts surpass your own. I do not delight in suffering, but I redeem every hardship for a purpose that transcends human understanding. Although confusion may linger, trust that my plan will bring about ultimate good. Lift your eyes from the temporary and focus on the eternal. Even in your sorrow, I draw you closer to my heart. Keep your spirit open, and you will find peace in my sovereignty. Learn to rest in me. Rest is an act of trust, acknowledging that I hold everything together, even when you pause. When you labor endlessly, you risk forgetting the joy of abiding in my presence. Dedicate time to quiet reflection, prayer, and thanksgiving. Let your body and mind renew as you soak in my divine care. This rest is not merely physical, it is a spiritual posture of surrender, inviting my guidance in everything. You will find clarity as you slow down and listen. I'm not distant or silent. I speak constantly. Be still and know that I am here. Revisit the truth that you are loved beyond measure. Whenever self-doubt creeps in, recall that I formed you with intricate attention to detail. Breathe deeply and sense my nearness. Your worth has never depended on accolades or validation from others, but on the fact that you belong to me. Lean on this truth whenever the world tries to reduce your significance. My love outweighs all false labels, and my presence reassures you of your identity. You are chosen, valued, and treasured. Let your heart find refuge in this reality, and let your mind embrace the peace that flows from it. Keep the flame of hope burning within you. Nurture it by reflecting on my faithfulness in every season of your life. When discouragement seeks to quench that flame, fight back with reminders of all I have done. Celebrate even the smallest breakthroughs, for they are glimpses of my continued work. You are never isolated in your battle. My spirit gives you the courage to hold on to hope, even when logic insists otherwise. My power defies limitations, turning impossibilities into testimonies of my greatness. Be steadfast, for I am not finished with your story. A brighter chapter is unfolding. Recognize the authority I have given you through faith. You can speak against fear, cast aside despair, and declare truth in every corner of your life. Stand on the promises I have spoken, refusing to bow to negativity. Remember, you are connected to the one who reigns over all. As my child, you share in my victories. Thus, no evil scheme can triumph over you without your permission. When you proclaim the hope I supply, darkness flees. Use your voice for good, to comfort the sorrowful and encourage the weak. In doing so, you embody my spirit of love. Return to me whenever you stumble. I receive you with compassion, washing away shame. Deny the thought that you must prove yourself worthy to approach me. My embrace is open to you, irrespective of your struggles. Cling to my acceptance and let it build your confidence. You are not a failure, you are a child growing in grace. Each step closer to me strengthens your heart and broadens your perspective. Resist the pull of guilt that isolates you in darkness. I am the light that conquers every shadow. Let your repentance lead to restoration, for I renew all who seek me. I see your desire to break free from cycles of negativity. Know that my power is sufficient to liberate you from destructive habits or toxic thoughts. Invite me into those hidden areas you have guarded. My light will reveal and heal the roots of your pain. Trust in my timing, for deep transformation often unfolds gradually. Persevere, believing that I perfect you day by day. Celebrate small victories, for they mark your progression. Whenever despair taunts you, hold on to the reality that my grace never runs dry. I delight in seeing you advance toward lasting freedom in my name. Stay vigilant against voices that try to entice you away from my path. Some distractions come disguised as harmless or even beneficial, yet lead to spiritual decline. Hold my words in your heart and test each idea against them. I provide discernment for those who seek it wholeheartedly. Stand firm in conviction, refusing to compromise your integrity. Even if you feel alone in your stance, remember that I honor faithfulness. You are never without my help. Allow my spirit to guide your daily choices, and you will find yourself guarded against deception. My truth remains unshaken by the ever-shifting world. Celebrate the growth unfolding within you. You may not notice changes each day, but over time, my work becomes undeniable. Your patience, kindness, and compassion are increasing, shaped by my guiding hand. Acknowledge small gains and trust that I complete what I begin. When you experience setbacks, do not lose heart. I mold you through every triumph and every shortcoming, forging a refined version of you. You are on a journey that leads to greater maturity, wisdom, and faith. Believe in this ongoing process, for I commit myself to your transformation. Be at peace. I am lovingly attentive to you. Return to the simplicity of prayer whenever burdens weigh you down. Prayer is communion between our hearts, your honesty meeting my grace. Allow yourself to cry out when life becomes too heavy, and rejoice in my comfort when solutions appear. I love hearing your voice, whether in whispers of thanks or cries for intervention. Never think your concerns are too small. If it matters to you, it matters to me. Through prayer, you release worry and embrace my heart, finding solace that no one else can provide. In this sacred exchange, I pour out blessings, solutions, and the calm you crave. Persist in the conviction that I am good, even when circumstances contradict that notion. My character does not shift with human affairs. Evil may appear to prevail, but I am sovereign over all outcomes. In seasons of suffering, hold on to my unwavering goodness. Pray for eyes to see beyond the pain, glimpsing my redemptive purposes. You will witness how I turn sorrow into healing, confusion into clarity, and heartbreak into a testimony of resilience. Trust even when your soul trembles. Give me your broken pieces and watch me fashion them into beauty. Your story carries my imprint of everlasting kindness. Practice love, in the most mundane moments. Greet strangers with warmth, treat acquaintances with respect, and communicate with sincerity. These small acts multiply, creating ripples that echo my heart. By choosing compassion over judgment, you embody my grace for a watching world. Forgive continually, not only when convenient. True love costs something, but it also heals. You become an instrument of my peace, repairing broken bridges. Let your life proclaim that love has the final say. Align yourself with my nature, for I am love in its purest form. Through you, my unstoppable love can flood this weary earth. I invite you to release your worries about the future, trusting my loving sovereignty. You cannot see tomorrow's details, yet I hold every moment in my hands. Faith flourishes when you relinquish control, surrendering each aspiration to my eternal perspective. Believe that I am weaving your story with threads of purpose and grace. Look back occasionally to remember my faithfulness, and let that memory fuel your faith for what lies ahead. Step forward with courage, focusing on today's assignment. Tomorrow will unfold according to my wise plan. Rest in the knowledge that I never forsake those who depend on me. Examine your heart regularly, allowing my spirit to reveal any attitudes or thoughts that hinder your growth. Pride, bitterness, or envy can rob you of joy if left unchecked. Come to me with a humble heart, asking for renewal. My correction is gentle, motivated by perfect love. As you lay aside your defenses and excuses, you create space for my refining work. Embrace this process, for I shape you into a person who reflects my holiness. You will find freedom as each hidden burden is lifted. Watch how my grace transforms your flaws into testimonies of my redemptive power. I yearn for you to walk in unity with others who seek me. Fellowship provides encouragement in trials and accountability in seasons of weakness. Where two or more gather in my name, my presence manifests in powerful ways. Share joys and burdens, pray together, and learn from one another's experiences. I bless this unity with spiritual abundance. Resist the temptation to isolate yourself when challenges arise. Instead, draw nearer to those I place in your life for support. Together, you can withstand attacks that might topple you in solitude. Stand firm, united under my banner, for I protect my own. Whenever you face rejection or disappointment, bring those emotions to me immediately. I will remind you that my acceptance stands unmoved by earthly failures. The world's opinions fluctuate, but my devotion never wavers. You do not need human validation to walk in your calling. Even if every door closes, I can open a new path tailored for you. Trust my creative power to make ways in the wilderness. Stay faithful, not allowing discouragement to overshadow your identity in me. You are my beloved, and that status surpasses any label the world may attempt to place upon you. Let my truth reign. Pause and rest in my words, for in them you find the nourishment your soul craves. Cherish them as the most precious treasure, searching them diligently for the wisdom and comfort they bring. I breathe life into every promise, empowering you to rise above your circumstances. Continually feed your mind with my assurances, for the enemy's lies cannot withstand my truth. Let your heart echo my declarations. You are chosen, you are forgiven, you are loved, and you have purpose. With these convictions rooted in you, fear finds no ground. Live boldly, proclaiming the power of my everlasting word. Lift your hands in thanksgiving for each answered prayer and each moment of kindness you experience. Gratitude shifts your perspective, reminding you that I am constantly at work. Remember that not all answers come as you desire, yet my greater plan unfolds for your ultimate benefit. Reflect on your life's tapestry and see how I have woven triumphs and trials into a masterpiece. Trust that the pattern is for your good, even if a single thread appears unclear. Continue to walk in faith, praising me for blessings seen and unseen. I cherish a thankful heart, for it resonates with my spirit. Allow my gentle spirit to shape your inner life. Yield your anger, jealousy, and pride, letting my grace replace them with patience, humility, and kindness. Real transformation begins within, and I am fully committed to this process. Invite me into the rooms of your heart you have kept locked. I bring healing where scars remain, redemption where mistakes weighed you down. Embrace this cleansing as part of your spiritual maturing. You will discover new freedom as each old chain falls away. Remain patient with yourself, for I do this work with tender precision, never rushing, but always moving faithfully. Do not forget the power of joy. Joy transcends fleeting emotions. It springs from the certainty that I hold you firmly. Nurture this joy by praising me, especially when obstacles loom. Music, prayer, or a simple silent reflection on my goodness can stoke joy's fire in your heart. Let it spread to those around you, offering hope to the discouraged. Joy is contagious, a living reminder that I am your eternal source of strength. When you choose joy, you choose to focus on my capacity, not on limitations. You will find that joy breaks chains that once seemed impossible to shatter. Speak life-giving words over yourself and those you love. Bless your own future and the paths of your family with phrases of faith. Your tongue wields creative power. Use it to declare my promises. Banish words of defeat or condemnation, for they hinder what I aim to accomplish within you. Instead, align your speech with my heart. If you do so, your household will flourish with unity, and your relationships will reflect my grace. Surrender every negative thought to me, and let me renew your mind. The declarations of your lips and the meditations of your heart should honor truth. Consider how far we have journeyed together. Remember how I carried you through nights of despair and lonely valleys of confusion. I was there when you felt misunderstood, and I tenderly sustained your spirit. The growth you see today is a testament to my unfailing devotion. Share your story, for it can spark hope in others who wander in darkness. I have not forsaken you, nor will I. The future remains bright because my light goes before you. Remind yourself daily of my track record in your life. Expect great things, for my favor surrounds you like a protective shield. Take these words to heart, for they are meant to uplift you, guide you, and remind you of who I am. You belong to me. No distress can outmatch my power. No heartache can survive my endless compassion. Align your decisions with my counsel, and you will see doors open in due season. I stand by my commitments, never withdrawing my promises. Even if the rest of the world doubts you, I remain your solid foundation. Rest now in the certainty of my love, for I have seen the depths of your being and called you good. You are my cherished one. Amen.